Hello, it is Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art, where I love sharing art from my heart and teaching you how to create a little joy in your life through some fun, simple, and quick art projects. All good. Which leads me to today. Look what we're doing today, you guys. This is your download. This is your Teresa for today. We are lettering faux calligraphy. Happy Halloween. Now, I am not a letterer. I'm not a letterer, but I have been practicing. And I have this great book from my friend Kim from Lolly Doodle Studios, Brush Lettering with a Purpose. This is an awesome book. You can get it in my Amazon shop. And I'll show you, here's some step-by-step doodles. But she basically breaks down the whole alphabet in this book. The tops, the bottoms, I think they're called extenders. Every letter, there's all practice. And I have been practicing. Like today, we're going to do Happy Halloween. So I'm going to turn you guys around and we will get started. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So now, this does not require fancy pens or markers or brush markers or anything. Let me put this here. This is the tracer for today. Happy Halloween, and I've done it dark. I'm going to show you how we use the dark one to trace and practice. And then I have a little lighter for practice, and then there's a couple of blank lines for you to practice yourself. I have just printed out this lined paper. It's actually from the back of this book, and I made a few copies. But you can get lined paper anywhere. Just Google it and print it out. It's A-okay. It's just lined paper. It's fine. I have a pen. I don't even know. Ain't art pen. I have a pen. I have a pencil that has a nice point on it, but it's a pencil. I have a Sharpie, a regular plain black Sharpie. And then I have these Pentel flexible tip markers, which I have a set of. And these are fairly inexpensive for this set. They're brush sign pens from Pentel. And I forget what this set is. I believe it is also in my Amazon shop. You guys know I get a little commission from that. I'll put the link in the comments later. But I love these pens. They're flexible, but they're not too flexible. You can control them when you're new. So I have out today's printer, today's PDF download. It says Happy Halloween. And then I have some lined paper. I'm going to put my lined paper over my Happy Halloween. And you can do this, or you can do it looking at it. I'm going to show you both ways. So I'm going to line this up, and I'm going to put it down. And we are going to, let me make a little bit of a softer place to write on. Okay. I'm literally just going to take a pencil. No fancy tools, no nothing. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start tracing out. You guys want me to get a little closer for you? Okay. So I have this lined up. So I did the H. And this is just simple. Each letter is a stroke. Although it's calligraphy and you think about it as flowing, or you think about it as, what did we call it? Print versus, what do we not do anymore? I can't believe I can't think of the word. Whatever. Cursive. We think of it as cursive. In faux calligraphy, although it looks like it flows, you're actually doing one letter at a time, but you set yourself up for the next letter. So here I am doing one letter at a time. I probably should use the Sharpie so you could see it. And I'm going to come in here with the Y and bring it up. Okay, this is only the first step. I'm going to trace my H again with the center. I'm going to make my A. I'm going to bring the side of my A down. I'm going to go up and down for the L. And I'm just tracing. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just literally tracing. You can see the letters through the paper right there. I'm going to make my O, W, and then E, N is down, up, and over. Okay. So we want these to hook in. This is where it gets fun for the faux calligraphy. Now we're going to thicken the downstrokes. So everywhere you made a downstroke, for example, here's our H. Anywhere you made a downstroke, you're going to thicken the downstroke. Here is our A. This part of the A and this part of the A, that's your downstroke. Here's our P. This was our downstroke, and then our circle here for the body of the P was our downstroke. So wherever you have a downstroke, you're going to thicken it. And it doesn't matter which side. You do the side you have room on. So I did my A. I'm doing my P. And in here, the little curve. I'm doing the next P, the little curve. The Y I did to the left. And then the long extender here. And then back to another H. What I like about Happy Halloween, a lot of double letters. H, P, A, E, a lot of double letters, the L. So it's good practice. So I'm going to thicken my A here. And then the L, when we do our L, we curve up and then down. Up and down, a little loop. So to the left is our downstroke on the L. So I'm just going to add another line here and to this one and color it in. The same thing with the O. Both loops to the left of our O get thickened. Okay. W. That's down. The middle part is down. And then the loop is down. On the E, the back side is down, almost like we were just making a C. And on the N, the straight part, and then just our hill. Okay. And I did it in pencil, but there you have it. Okay. I'm going to do it again with pen, and I'm going to trace again. So I'm just going to move my paper up. I'm going to line it up on my tracer, as you can see right through the paper. And we'll try it again. There we go. Takes a second to line it up. Okay. So I have a black pen, down and down across from my H. Now my A is not so much rounded. It's a bit of an oval, and then it meets up here. Then we have a straight line and a hook to bring it to our P. Okay. Our P goes down, around and down with a little tail. Our next P goes down, around and down with a little tail. And then our Y is down and down. Just tracing. H again. Our A. But our A is a little bit of like an oval with a flat. And then we want to bring the tail of our A down with a little loop to hook it in. Okay. And then our L is up, down, up, down. O's are a little tricky. So you want to make like a U and then put a hat on it. Our W comes down, up with a little curl, E, E, N. And then we're going to come back and we're going to thicken. I could even come back and thicken these. I'll do happy first with the pen. So the body and then the little circle, this body part, and then the little circle of my P. My Y gets the top part, and then the leg. H again, and fill them in. My A gets the circle part here, and then the down part. L, L. And you can fatten it to the outside or you can fatten it to the inside as long as you're thickening the downstrokes. My W, this is the downstroke on the W, and then the middle is the downstroke on the W, and then this little curve here is the downstroke on the W. Again, the E's are just the backs, almost like making a C, and then our N is the down and the hill. And after you practice this enough, you can start lettering. Lettering is just another way to create. I have been practicing. I love this book. It's from my friend Kim. It's in my Amazon store. Brush Letter with a Purpose. That's Kim. Gorgeous. You can trace right on here. I like to take a piece of paper and put it over and practice because you can see through to these guides here. And it's just so beautiful. Here's bouncing. This is a little bit advanced. I don't do bouncing yet. And bouncing is when your letters are above the line and below the line. But all these, here's the days of the week. Words. Here's happy. Here's peaceful. Hello. Brave. You can just pick out these words, and that's what I do with all my, I have practice sheets up the wazoo. And then sometimes I do all kinds of stuff. So let's put this over here. And again, you don't need expensive supplies. Okay? Pen, pencil, Sharpie, and these markers if you like. These are the Pentels. Okay, so with the marker, if you apply a lot of pressure, you get a thick stroke. If you apply a little pressure, you get a thin stroke. This cuts out a step because I'm going to pour this, okay? So thick, 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 thin, thin, thin. And these are good because they're stiff, but they're still flexible. So I can do my L. I can come up with light pressure and then come down with heavy pressure. I don't have to go back now and thicken. Okay, I can come up with light pressure and then come back down with heavy pressure. Same with my A. I'm going to make my A really big. I'm going to go up. I'm going to apply a lot of pressure to my brush. And then I'm going to come up again. Okay. So now light pressure, heavy pressure, light pressure, heavy pressure. Okay. Light, heavy, light, heavy, light. Let's come back to this. And I'm going to go heavy, heavy, light. Heavy, light, heavy, light. Heavy, 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 and up, heavy, and up. Okay? And there is my happy. Same thing for Halloween. Heavy, heavy down. A little light pressure with my cross. I made the body of my A. Now I'm going to go heavy and up. Light pressure, heavy pressure. Up, down. Then down and up. My W goes down and up, down and up, down. I'm going to come out to my E. Down. Light pressure, down. My N is down, up, down. And you guys can practice this. You can try other words. Once you have happy down, you can go to happy birthday. You can do a series of, let me do my Sharpie. The Sharpie works too. Actually, now I'm not even going to trace it, okay? I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to do down, down. With the Sharpie, you have to come back and thicken because the Sharpie tip does not move. It's not flexible. It's not going to, it could, you have to like really, really hold back. Like, let me try the A. So I'm going to go up, down, up. Yeah. So you have to come back with the Sharpie. But still, it's okay because we're not using expensive tools and supplies, right? We just want to create a little bit. So now I'm going back. I'm thickening up my downstrokes. Back to my, so thicken my H's. 8, A, L, L. The O is now a U with a hat. W, E, E, N. And then I'm going to go back and thicken. Thicken my A, thicken my L, thicken the downs of my O, my W, my E, and my N. And then you just want to make sure that they all connect. And that's basically it. And that is our little tutorial for today. Learning how to faux calligraphy. Happy Halloween. If you want to put it on your art. I am practicing my lettering because I'm a fairly decent artist. And I love to paint. I can't letter. And I would love to just be able to create a painting. Let's say like this painting. I would love to be able to just create a painting like this. And then grab a brush or a paint pen and put some lettering on here. And that's what I'm practicing. That's what I'm aspiring to do, where I don't have to get a stencil or a tracer or something to put it on there. I just want to be able to go from this to then lettering something, either spooky, happy Halloween, whatever it is on there. So that's why I've been practicing. And like anything else, painting, lettering, sports, cooking, whatever it is, they all take practice. And that's it. So this is your tracer. I've drawn all over mine. Here's another one. You can grab this. It is the free download for today for day 16. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 17.